Games card game store, wherein
I'm pretty sure that's the
participants
same
opened and then
company
played
that
with
sent
newly released
one of the other
cards
videos to me
contained
too.
within a pre-release kit, with an entry fee of
Some people really do
$30.
think that's funny.
On the final day
It is
of
the first
January,
time, or maybe the
Chris
second
posted
time.
a
After a
YouTube
certain
video
kind of gets
in
like
which she
meh.
asks for people to buy her old Pokemon cards to help pay for her
I have a very
dental
distinct
care.
feeling that I know who that is.
Hello everybody, this is
A certain
Steve
very
Shepard
hyperactive
coming to you live from home
little
once
bunny
again.
from fucking
Yep,
YouTube.
Stardate
To be precise.
018. Yes.
I feel like I'm getting shot in the back.
To begin with this, I would like to give a special shout out and appreciation to Brian Frogboy on Twitter for the
Yeah, that is fucking
Chris
painful.
Prologue comic book. Hey, we're gonna try. I'm working with you. We're gonna try and get a few copies of that book going around. I'm personally doing that. I'm giving. It's the okay.
Also, I do hope you don't mean that in a literal sense, because, you know, that would be fucking
It's still very good.
sad.
Anyway, this video, aside from that,
Like that one
is
better.
about,
Go
in particular,
for the belly, go for the
my
belly.
collection of old Pokemon cards. I am literally going to be selling these on
But yeah,
eBay.
some people do consider themselves to be a lot more funny than they actually are. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that one.
Anyway, so I'm just going to thumb through this.
If you
and
start acting out,
you get
we'll
more
deal
than
with him.
150 or so cards.
Oh shit, I need to actually refocus that window, otherwise it
It
gets stuck and you can't see shit. We wouldn't want to miss Chris doing Chris things now, would we? It would be horrible for us, wouldn't it be?
Chris goes on to display 2 binders filled with Pokemon cards.
That's my very first Pokemon card. Base set Charmander.
But yeah, I have a very distinct feeling I know that.
I literally got
Oh, starts raining. We'll wait for a bit and see if that comes out to be true.
adding this to a listing as,
Hmm, 3 more.
as well for its own listing, and I'd sign it.
I'm getting there.
What do we sign right now, right?
Honestly, this goes a lot faster than I had in my mind, because if memory serves, I think I spent a good
Has lots of problems with that. This is it.
2 whole afternoon plus evenings in this area the last time
And I'll
I
definitely
did this in Classic.
document it.
Just collecting those troll parts, because the
Card is
drop rate
here.
of these items was abysmally low.
Very first Pokemon card from
For no
the
good reason, actually. There was quite literally no reason why it
issue.
had to be that fucking low.
Pokemon card.
Apart from, you know,
Alright, so that's it for now. In a little while, I'll probably do a
the only
dance
quest that
video
took me longer in
because those
fucking
things-
Stranglethorn Valley was the
things, obligations to take care of right
the
now,
collection of the
believe it or not.
pages for
It's true. Alright, so great, safe
that, yeah,
day.
Green Hills of Stranglethorn.
Happy thoughts.
That was a royal pain, because for some reason I was really unlucky with that one.
listed on eBay with
And how
buy
was it
now
doing that?
prices of
I mean, fair is fair,
$700 and
fair is fair.
$200 respectively. And the signed Nintendo Power magazine was put up for $150.
I was kind of hoping that they had
Card
changed the
Trader,
rate
Cabal
of
Coffers
drops
offered
a little bit at
$500
least,
for the
and
larger
they
binder,
definitely
which was
have.
eventually accepted.
Because otherwise,
Upon
I might
receiving
actually
the
have
package,
abandoned these
Cabal
quests and also
Coffers
went back
filmed
through
an
this.
unboxing video showcasing what he received.
You know,
She wrote handle with care.
I'm not going to do that again.
Rolling around in the box.
He proceeds to sanitize the binder and was optimistic about his purchase.
Mm-hmm.
He later appraised the cards and reckoned that he comfortably made his money back after the first 14 pages, and believed that in a few years, the contents of the binder could be worth $3,000 or $4,000.
Nice.
In response to the purchase, Chris notified her Facebook followers that all of the proceeds went to her mother, Barbara,
I
who promptly
doubt
scheduled
that.
a dental appointment. Her Facebook friend, William Elliott Waterman, doubted that she could set up an appointment so quickly. And
Me too.
Chris's troublesome ex-girlfriend, Jessica Quinn, was optimistic that Chris would for the time being stop using her mother to sell her junk. Not long after, Chris purchased
Almost
2
bought a moped.
Pokemon cards
Oh.
on eBay, costing a total of
That sounds like something.
$52.
Positive.
On February 1st,
why
Christine
did you
bought
buy it?
a PlayStation 1 game,
That sold
Blast
for
Chamber,
goodbye. Ah,
on
shit.
eBay for $5.
It happens sometimes.
Also on that day, Chris posted a photo
Does
on
sadly happen
Facebook
sometimes.
of herself drawing new comic pages on a clipboard clipped onto an easel.
Honestly, probably
proud
not a
to be
bad idea to,
standing
you know,
and drawing.
still keep an eye out.
2 days later, in response to a comment on Twitter,
Because, you
Brian
know, you miss
Frogboy
one,
wrote that he personally
happens.
did not believe cartoons were real in another
maybe
reality,
you'll find it even
but
better
did not
one, though.
influence what Chris believed. Chris replied, stating,
€50. That
is
is
a
cheap
real
as
shame
fuck.
that you say that at Brian Frogboy, because our fictional individuals are real. And they do exist. They are alive and breathing and living, just like you.
I mean, at that price, I
and
would be
everyone else in
surprised
this
if
world.
that thing would actually
Open
just,
your
you know,
mind
work.
and heart to them fully.
I mean, stuff like that you
Another
either
fan replied,
already have the
Brian
parts and
wrote
can
that if
repair it,
Christine
or
truly believed
alternatively,
cartoon
you use it
reality
for parts to
existed,
repair something
she
else
should
with.
consult a professional.
Shit
Chris
is gonna get
responded,
healed.
Consult a professional is another insensitive comment. That is strike 2 at Brian Frogboy. More appropriately, you should see it for yourself, to try to understand for yourself.
That was a
Next
bit
day,
close for
Brian
comfort.
Frogboy posted a printable illustration of his rendition of a Sonichu medallion, which Chris did not approve.
Really not good. Jesus Christ.
I'm a little car. We're gonna make the age stop.
Well, not at the moment. I had a car, and I was in a bit of a car crash a while ago. And then I just used the big one we used
After
for the
coming in
company.
contact with
Since I
Chris,
don't have a
the
company any
independent,
longer, I don't have a car at the
self-confessed
moment.
boy band Boy Spicy released a
Almost.
song titled "Love Is Love," featuring Christine on lead vocals.
But well,
She sings
since
the
I'm a trainee now
lyrics she
anyway, honestly, I
originally
couldn't
wrote for
afford a car
Sonichu
anyway,
Mission
not at
12,
the
with Boy Spicy
fucking
providing
gas
the
prices we have
instrumental
right now.
backing track.
let alone the fact that everything else, including insurance, is also getting up.
On February 7th, Brian Shickley revealed that
Well,
he had received a
that's
printed proof
a nice
copy
goal.
of his
Not a
Chris
bad
Shank
idea.
prequel comic, which was printed by
Just,
the
you
custom
know,
book
get used to the
publishing
idea of
site,
working
Lulu.
basically
They discussed
always.
how he would provide the books for
Because you're
Chris to sell by
self-employed.
herself,
Which
stating
means
that she
that you
would be
yourself
getting
all
all
the
the
work.
profits.
Always.
2 days later, Chris announced that her Sonichu comic
Oh, look
books
at that
were once again
rain.
available for purchase.
Oh, look at that rain.
For the first time since her ban
Hey, it's a nice
in December
experience.
2015, which she evaded by creating a new account.
I can tell you as much. I liked having my own little company going on. Pretty cool.
Arguably the most documented person in history. On February 11th, YouTube user
Yeah, really do
Samuel
keep an
Teal
eye out
uploaded
for
a
a
video
good partner
titled
then.
Chris Shank, a
Because honestly, that can make or break things very, very, very easily.
documentary project presenting a near complete chronology of Chris's life based on all
I mean,
available
to be fair, even I had a
information in
partner.
an objective
Otherwise, this
manner.
wouldn't have worked
The
because you
video was
can't
to
split
share
yourself,
on
so
Kiwi Farms,
you can't
but
be
the channel
available
steadily
always all
grew
the
in
time doing
popularity.
these two things at once. So
Continue
yeah, you will need some help. Also good to get some help from the family and stuff because, oh boy, you will need it.
5 months. This is the story of Chris Shank.
Can tell you from personal experience. A lot of work and a lot less money than you can potentially earn just being a nice little
Kristen
employee for some
received
big
her
company.
copy of the Chris Shank
But
prequel comic by Brian Shickley and posted a photo of herself.
you get a lot
holding it
more
up. On the 20th,
out
she
of your
posted
work
photos
time
of her new Christine
than you would
and
get
Nightstar
otherwise.
dolls, which were repainted by
Jesus,
Little
look at
Pony
that fucking-
figurines, like their predecessors. 2
rainfall.
days later, she spilled paint on several pages of
I
Sonichu
find that
issue
pretty damn
14,
amazing.
but instead of throwing them away, decided to list the stained pages on eBay, announcing so in a YouTube
Pretty
video.
cute, pretty cute, pretty cute, pretty cute. I love that area. Yeah, the effects and stuff around, pretty nice. Makes me feel good. You will not heal him, will you? There he tries. Of course he tries, little bitch. Yep, you do that. I'll be around for roughly 15-20 minutes more or so. And I have to do a short one today. Then it's up to bed again because really I have another very, very, very early morning to because of course I have. My greatest enemy, myself, decided to do a good job. They decided they want to see me again. Which means I have to do that whole traveling again. Painful. But at least we almost killed all of them.
Pages were listed with
of
an
them
asking price
trolls.
of $100 and were sold 2 minutes after being posted. On
That's
February 24th,
amazing.
Chris celebrated her 36th birthday and made a special announcement on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, please listen. I would like to personally talk about Christian Love Day, as it is not only my own birthday, it is not a day of loving Christians, though they are people who deserves as much kindness and love as everyone else respectively and
Uh-huh.
individually does. And side note, it is also Mexico's Flag Day. But what
Yeah,
Christian
that's
Love
just a
Day
side
truly
note.
means to me,
Of
and I
course.
feel should be encouraged for everyone else to follow in suit on every February 24. If you would,
Nice.
please. It is a day to extend your love and kindness to everyone, period.
We
And do
got
it
all
with as
the
much gusto and
items.
sincerity as you like.
Okay, let
May
me
they be
quickly take a
family,
look at something.
sweetheart,
Zoop.
friend, ally, workmate, creature, plant, an individual who is a fantasy character in this world of ours. And, of course, even a stranger or someone you do not know yet. Share the love. Moreover, let your friendship and family circles grow. Do not be shy. The more
Yeah,
genuine
kinda
love
think
and kindness
we're
you
gonna-
give, the more you do
I'll do
get from
something,
them
yeah.
and everyone else. Give a hug. Give a smile. Say hey there. For Christian Love Day is the special day we give love and kindness
Wiggle.
to everyone. Thank you all
Indeed.
so much.
It's not the
Love,
original
Miss
Wiggle, mind you. The
Christine
original
Legend
Wiggle was
Chandler.
better, but YouTube was like meh
For the
to
time
loot.
being,
YouTube, I
it
say.
seemed that
Twitch.
Christine had
YouTube would
regained
probably also
some
say the same
semblance of
thing, though.
control of
To
her
be
life
fair.
and her mind. Her online reputation continues
Yeah,
to provide
basically,
her with additional
at some
income
point I will
in the
upload
form
all of the
eBay
original
sales
ones
and Patreon supporters.
on the
However, out of
on the
sight
Discord
of
and use
public
them there.
eye, individuals with menacing plans were toying with her emotions and beliefs and were about to push her to her breaking point.
What was that I just got? A nice little finger thing. What do I have on my fingers?
Be seeing.
Okay, now we go back to Dubai. Yeah, I think at the moment all of them apart from one are actually approved now, so that you can actually use all of them. And I think the only one that wasn't approved yet is one that is
Zug zug.
bound to some bit donation level. I don't know. I think it is, yeah. Because now, if you give me the slots, I'll fill them. I'm not actually expecting anyone to
What made her this way?
get that. But you know, gives me a nice
What is the attraction?
place to put placeholders, basically.
What keeps us
Ah,
fascinated?
as I'm kind of not too happy with some of them.
This is the story
The
of
LOL one,
Christian.
for example, but you know, there comes a point after you've played a few times when you just don't feel the necessary creativity any longer to go like, yeah, I'm gonna do a full try again. You're just gonna sit there like meh, 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 meh.
By late February,
Because now we are
2018,
basically at the
the
third
idea guy,
iteration at this
Joshua
point.
Wise, was firmly molding Christine's thoughts and creative ideas. Unbeknownst to members of the Kiwi Farms or other outsiders, Wise was
Buddy.
by this point accompanied by
Buddy,
3 other
buddy.
people, one of whom was Stephen Boyd, who also roleplayed as fictitious characters with
Not
Chris,
a problem.
including one Gwen Mikoto, who allegedly lived in Kentucky, passing off his own family's address as Gwen's. The 2 other parties were involved to a lesser extent, and the identities of whom were never revealed nor fully uncovered. The idea guys primarily communicated with Chris through a closed communal chatting space on the instant messaging platform Discord.
Discord.
They frequently convinced Chris
Chris,
to make
are you going to
social media
ruin
posts of
Discord
their
for us
request,
now?
influenced storylines of her comics, and asked for money. Both Wise and Boyd received new PlayStation Vita game consoles from her, in addition to numerous games and downloadable content. On March 3rd, Chris purchased a GameCube Game Boy player for $80, which would allow gamers to play
There's
Nintendo Game Boy
opportunity to be
cartridges
had, you
on the
know,
Nintendo
enough.
GameCube. In addition, she bought 2 GameCube games.
Hearthstone music.
These purchases were directly
Is
sent
it?
to
Never
Stephen
played
Boyd
Hearthstone.
under the pretense
Wasn't
that
too
they were
interested,
to be
because, you know,
received by his fake
I
persona.
have WoW. I'm
Gwen
happy with
Mikoto.
that.
On March 9th, the idea guys encouraged Christine to film a new house tour video for their amusement, which was shared with them privately.
Hello, on the internet.
I'm not surprised they would. They have some pretty good magic, I said. Pretty good music. I'm really looking forward to coming to Northland again because some of the music there. Oh, that's the real tasty shit, I
Hey, how
tell ya.
you doing?
The VHS tapes from Mr. C's collection and some
Have a
wine.
good one.
And there's a
Well, do we have enough time for another round of
look, I
quests?
found the C64 monitor today.
Honestly, there are a few Blizzard games I can respect. No, I was just saying that, you know, I'm actually looking forward to once we arrive, or if we managed it, not necessarily in this playthrough, mind you, but if we actually arrive there in Northrend, because the music in Northrend is pretty fucking sweet. Put it very nicely. Actually, no, I do think there are a few Blizzard games that you can. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Nowadays, there's my.
I mean, it's not that long to level 60 any longer.
There's my.
Like
It's only canvas,
24 levels left.
things like